everybody. Welcome back to another Grimm Awakening. I am your wonderful DM, Gerard or Janders, whichever you prefer. And with me, I have our lovely party, as usual. Let's start off going around. We're going to start with Mr. Bones himself. Alex, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, Alexander the D&D Dad on TikTok. And it's going to be so interesting.
And we also have a wonderful Peter Pan over here. Justin, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Justin. I'm playing Cassius. I'm also known as @Jaros1 on TikTok. I'm going to be Peter Pan for Halloween.
And you love them. We all love them. Playing Scran, Sin.
Hello, I'm Sin. You can find me on all my socials as sensationally.me because I'm sensational, and I'll be playing Scran.
And once again, I am Gerard or Janders. I just want to once again say thank you to Sheckler Woodworking for sponsoring this stream. It is wonderful. You can go to the link that will be provided in chat. Use 5% chance, that's 5, the little symbol percent, and then chance to get 10% off of whatever you'd like. They do wonderful stuff. They have really nice dice trays. But without further ado, how about we jump back into it? So last time our crew was here, they set off from the land of Candy upon the SS Rubber Ducky, accompanied with a crew who was currently under the captain of the ship was Commodore Crunch. And as they sailed through the night, watching dark clouds form around the lands, the wilting of the land of thunder and streaks of flame that stretched the sky disappeared into the distance. And eventually, it was Ginger who looked off into the distance as shadows started to envelop around the ship. As eyes appeared, multiple of the crew, including Larry, had something reach out and grab onto their minds, pushing them off the side of the ship, getting rid of a hefty portion of the crew. But eventually, the clouds went away, revealing a beautiful blue full moon, and revealing a small human in interesting clothes that ran below deck. And after a little bit of introducing, Scran had been revealed to be a were-human. The next morning, they arrived at the land of and docked their ship, seeing that multiple fights were just happening around them, seeing that this whole civilization, though a fighting civilization, was very nice about it, made sure to have consent before challenges, and there were plenty of strong fighters. After getting some information from the local construction crews that fix the buildings that are constantly destroyed every single day due to these raging battles, you met up with Mr. Kurosawa, the lead contractor of the company, who had you sign up for the tournament coming up, at which point you clipped on a bracelet and you all passed out. Now, as you all come to, you feel a chill hit your bones. You feel your faces planted against the cold, hard stone brick floor. You get up one by one, looking around, and it looks like you're in a large holding cell. Bars that run not only vertical but horizontal, but no window. It is dark, almost pitch black. You look around and there are several figures in this holding cell. It's a very large cell, by the way. It's about, say, 45 feet by 100 feet long, but only 15-foot ceilings. And you all come to looking around, taking in your surroundings. Before we get to this, Ginger, as you wake up, because of your roll last time, you are currently under the effect of poison. Everybody else, you've seemed to resist the poison entering your bloodstream. But Ginger, you are...
Do I get that even though I have resistance to poison?
Resistance is different than status effect.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Just checking.
Yep. But you all look around, make perception checks, all of you.
$16.
14.
23.
23. So, you all look around, you notice the, almost hundreds of figures around you. Just some are sitting, some are already in scuffles in the middle of the floor, just like fighting. But, Scran, you look around. Your Uncle Larry is not there with you.
For Cassius and Ginger, you see Scran just start like hyperventilating. It's like and just like patting their body, trying to like look for a tiny little fairy anywhere nearby.
You're lad, it's okay. What would be troubling you?
Uncle Larry's gone. And I like lift up Ginger to see if like Uncle Larry's maybe underneath Ginger.
You pick up Ginger.
Whoa. Cassius, have you been? You see our boy?
I just kind of jump up, look around, jump again, look around.
No, not a fairy to behold.
Be a shame. I feel like he might fit through these bars.
Do I see fairy dust anywhere?
With that perception check, no, you would not.
How thin are the bars?
They're not. They're pretty thick bars, but they're like in a grid pattern all the way. Yeah.
Too big, too small to shove a frog through, right?
Yeah.
Or a small cookie.
What if this frog was like really well buttered?
What if it was a buttered frog? That is a good question. I feel like that's a valid.
Unfortunately, I mean, you could try, but most likely the frog's head would get stuck in the bars.
Yeah. Already like pretty slippery with like the poison mucus thingy going on.
But you look around and it seems there's a stillness in the air, an eeriness, as people they look distraught. They look, at like they're at the end. And you look around and everybody has the same bracelets on that you do.
Can I just say I hate that you used one of my favorite animes against me?
Can I inspect the bracelet?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same
Make an
thing.
investigation check. By the way, just so you know, Ginger, you do have disadvantage because you are poisoned at the moment.
15.
15. Okay.
Ooh, I'm rolling hot. 24.
Good. 24.
It's a smart boy bonus.
Ginger, you just look. It's interesting, but it's way past your expertise. Same with you, Cassius. Scran, you look at it. This is a mechanical wonder. There are gadgets and gizmos built in with a thick armor plating around it, and it seems that there are needles that are embedded into your wrists. And if you try to move it, you see a little gem on it flash, and you feel the needle poke a little deeper.
Do I have an indication that if I were to activate my armor, whether or not that would affect that?
You have an idea that yes. If you activated
Like
your
the-
armor, you feel like it would hit the bracelet and the needle would jab in further.
Are there any kind of instructions or signs or
Nope. And you
what do you
just
see past outside the cell?
out of the cell. So you
Yeah.
look and you press your face against it, and you see what looks to be a lot of guards in that typical like anime policeman garb. Batons at their sides, another rod that's right next to it, and then what looks to be like spell focuses on their other hip.
What's the meaning of this? Where are we?
And they walk up. Okay. As soon as you get like too close to the cell and you say that, you see that other rod, they grab it and it starts coming towards you as electricity like shoots from a prod. Doesn't hit you. And they go, step away from the bars. No touching the bars.
Cassius steps away from the bars. I want my questions answered.
Oh, this is the tournament. You signed up for it. Don't you remember?
You know, I can't say that we do. Maybe a bit of a refresher might be good for us.
Oh, well, you get your refresher soon. The dog race will start any minute. And he walks
Dog
back.
race?
Wait, sorry. We're not dogs.
And
Did he mean to say frog?
I think he meant frog. A frog race.
the frog race. Yes, it's a
I don't see any
popular
other frogs
sport.
though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm a bit of a kooky, and you got a possum over here. So I mean, if you just let us out, I think we'd be fine.
Wait, I'm still a frog. Wait, you'll abandon me here?
We'll come back for you.
Oh, okay.
And it's at this point you look over and you hear as one individual in like a white short sleeve button up wearing like blue denim pants who is currently like huddled over, hands in his face in a metal chair, just gets yeeted across the room by this other individual who is a man of large stature, a cut off sleeveless tunic that has armor jutting off of it, a scar across his face, and a large sword on his back that's thick and iron banded, as he just goes over and starts beating the crap out of this individual. And you see
Does he also have-
tensions are getting high as people start looking around. Make another perception check.
Does the guy who's beating up the other guy also have a thing around his wrist?
He does.
Okay. Ooh, 22.
So I got a 5, and it's also a nat 1.
Perfect.
So it's real.
You're
great.
looking around. You're like, oh, I need to find Uncle Larry. What did you get, Cassius?
22.
22. You start noticing a couple of other things going on. That individual starts like funneling people into a corner as he just menacingly stands there and goes, "This is to see who's going to be the rightful ruler of this place. You fucks better know it's going to be me." And he turns around and you notice a lot of people who are like going after, like antagonizing other people, have this weird M on their head.
Oh my god.
Those reactions are what I
he-
live for in this campaign, by the way. I just want everybody to know that.
You invited a bunch of people who watch anime to play your stream. I made the land of awe.
It's my favorite.
So that guy wants to be the leader of a cell?
No, so the tournament. Traditionally, the tournament is to see who's the strongest in the nation, and whoever the strongest is becomes the ruler.
Gotcha. He's thinking long term.
Yes. Yeah. You kind of get he's trying to do intimidation tactics right now.
Yeah.
Seeing this, Scran looks at Cassius, remembers that Cassius has poison and should be okay, and looks over at Ginger. And just stares, contemplating at Ginger in silence.
Hi, lad. You okay?
You look really dry, really crumbly.
On a bad day, yeah. Might be a bit parched. I haven't had my stout in a while.
How strong do you feel?
No more crumbly than normal.
I hold his face and move really close in. How strong do you feel?
Pretty good.
Is
Are you
there
gonna
something
die?
Uncle Larry will approve of? I don't know if I should put something in here.
I gently put my finger to Cassius's lips.
You take 1 point of poison damage.
Absolutely, I will. I turn back to Ginger. June, do you want to feel strong?
Oh, yeah, I mean, who doesn't? I wouldn't say no to that.
Hearing this, Scran starts pulling the 2 pounds of cookies and candy out from the ship.
Gotcha.
And you just see them start welding it and melting chocolate to glue pieces together.
Okay.
It's only gonna hurt for a little bit. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do that while you guys do something else.
Well, as this happens, you feel the incision onto your body as these cookies are implanted into your cookie hide. Would you like to describe this, Sin?
So y'all know the way that like gingerbread cookies have like the little dotted lines when you're building a house? So it looks like that, and it like Scran cracks them and fills the cracks with chocolate to like have a spinal attachment onto Ginger. And it's like decorated at all the joints with like little like peppermint swirly candies. And the icing is like, it lights up. It's got like a weird neon glow that icing probably shouldn't have, but it does.
Radioactive?
Welcome to the cyberpunk portion of the campaign as a cookie gets chromed the fuck up.
Excuse you. He is being glucosed. Thank you.
Glucose.
Reinforced.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna give Ginger the stats of what happens.
Please share.
So how many days do I get? So you get this for 4 days.
4 days. Okay.
6 charges. Anytime you need to make a strength check or saving throw, you can use a charge and add a bonus equal to my intelligence modifier, so you'll get +4.
Nice.
And if you are to be knocked prone, you can use your reaction to avoid being knocked prone.
Nice.
That's really good.
And we'll figure out the side effects later.
Yep. As you
I've never done this before.
glucose this cookie up. As soon as you finish putting this in, you all feel the earth around you shake. And you quickly look out the bars, but it's a weird horizon effect, like an elevator effect, as you see the ceiling in front of the bars is lowering. But then you notice that weightlessness that's in the pits of your stomach as you feel the whole cell being risen and escalating up.
Hey, what did you do to me? I'm feeling quite glucosey.
Yeah.
And
Feel like
It's
an
okay.
overworked cookie.
as you
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
as you start moving further and further up in this cell, everybody kind of like bracing for impact, it's going a little bit faster and faster. And as you start reaching the top, you hear a large cacophony of cheers and shouting. As you raise up, the bars open. And you get risen up to a platform, a long platform in front of you. And it's surrounded in a coliseum where every single seat has been filled to the brim. And you hear, greetings and salutations, my friends. I hope we're all excited for another show. I know we've already been through a couple of them tonight, but why not do another? So, without further ado, let's start this dog race.
I said dog that time. I think it was definitely dog.
He said dog. None of
He
us are
definitely
dogs.
said dog.
I
No,
need you
I think we're in the wrong
all
shop.
to roll initiative.
Okay.
And I will switch you all.
Hey, any chance you'd also let one of us play Uncle Larry?
Uncle Larry's not there.
18.
18.
Oh, also 18.
Ooh, which one of you two would like to go first?
Well,
Uh,
since you did me all the chromie, you can go first if you like.
And then Cassius?
Are you sure?
I got a
Yeah.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I probably should have had a notebook ready at this point. So, as you all get launched to the top of this long walkway, you see a bunch of swinging axes that rock back and forth, all bloodied. You see archers that are on top of podiums getting ready to shoot large floating crystal gems that are off to the sides of each side of this long walkway. And then you hear something in the distance. You don't see anything, though. Not yet. But up first will not be any of you. You see as that individual who is in the metal chair seems terrified. And he goes, I can't do this, and runs off and just jumps off the side of this platform. And as soon as he does that, you notice the large gems glow as his entire body gets flattened into the ground within a second. And you start to look around, and there are corpses littered all around this arena. So then we'll go to Scran. Scran, what would you like to do?
Oh, that's not good.
Does this seem like a strength-based thing or a not strength-based
As
thing?
they're all like moving back and forth between each other, it's more of like how nimbly you can get through it. So anywhere within the red square, if you go through that, you'll have to either make an athletics check or an acrobatics to not take damage. And it is rough terrain.
Oh dear goodness. Oh god. Okay. Scran is going to rip the piercing out to activate their armor.
Gotcha.
Get out, huh?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna just do
The armor looks a little bit different than what you saw last time on the ship. So instead of being bulkier, it coats Scran's skin, so it's almost like a wet gel-like look over their body.
Do you want to eat?
Okay.
I got some egg.
And I'm going to scramble my full movement across, and then also use my extra 5 foot of Scramble Boy run.
Okay.
I just get on all fours, and
So
I'm like,
how much is your movement then?
35 feet total.
35. So you can make it 20, and then you can make it to this point. Unless you would like to dash through.
I don't think I can because I used an action.
Good point. You can't. Yep. So are you going into the gauntlet?
Absolutely, I am.
Okay, then go ahead and move up. Make either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Oh god. 5.
5. Oh, perfect.
I love
You
it.
run in and immediately hear a scream as somebody gets a axe lodged in their chest and starts spewing out. You turn and right across your chest, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Sure.
And as soon as this is happening, you all hear the crowd is going wild. Up next, Ginger.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up as close to the axes as I can without, actually getting in their way.
Okay.
And then Ginger's. How are these attached? Like, what's the structure that they're attached to?
They're
Like, what are they swinging on?
large, it's a grid of metal beams that they're attached to hinges on top, and they just keep swinging.
A book.
Can Ginger climb up the metal bars that they're attached to get up to the top?
The metal bars, they slant down outside of the arena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole kind of coppery silver part is a raised platform.
Okay.
It's raised.
Okay. I just want to figure I would check. Okay.
Your head.
Ginger's gonna look back. Thank you.
Yep.
Ginger's gonna look back at Cassius and be like, "Well, lad, how are you figuring to be getting across all this nonsense?"
Oh, me?
Yeah, I don't think your poison's gonna be doing too good, Cass.
Big problems require big solutions.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll be fine.
All right. So with that, Ginger's actually going to take one of his psionic blades and try to hit one of the axes that's swinging, right at the pivot point.
Gotcha. One of the hinges. Gotcha. Making an
one of the
roll.
hinges. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's not that. 10.
10. You throw it. As you throw it, the hinge just kind of rotates just enough where it goes past.
Okay. I'm gonna use my other psionic blade and try to get in with the other one.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's better. 14.
14. It lodges itself for just a second. So I will say, for this round, you would have advantage, which is good because you'd have disadvantage otherwise because you are poisoned.
This is true. Okay, so with that, I'm then going to try to get through.
Okay, go ahead. Remember, it is rough terrain, so whenever you enter that square, you move at half speed.
Okay. Okay.
Difficult
so that'd
terrain,
be,
not rough terrain.
Okay. Would it hinder anything if I use a dash to try to get as far across as I could?
Let's check how far, because you have a 30-foot movement speed.
Yeah.
So you can get to here 20 feet. You'd have remaining 40, which means you can get another 20, which means you can get halfway through with a dash.
Okay. And then I'd be in harm's way though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll just wait then.
Okay. Do you want to at least move up to where they are?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to where they're swinging, but not actually be in harm's way.
Perfect. Then up next, Cassius. What would you like to do?
All right.
I'm getting in gremlin mode now. I'm like squatting in my seat.
I'm going to bonus action Giant Might and go Beeg mode.
As you release those
Keep
runes
big.
again, growing to your size. Here, I can just.
Let's have some fun.
I'll just increase your token so it makes it easier.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was having the 4.
Okay. So you are now giant size, a familiar feeling.
And so my long jump as a grung is 25 feet. Does that mean I can avoid the difficult terrain if I make a long jump?
You know what? Yeah, I'll say sure. Sure.
And so I...
You'll still have to
Get
make
to
a check
here.
to go through everything.
Yeah. That's fine. If I go here and then use my action to dash... I can get 50 feet. Is that... Well, my speed is 25 normally. Is that correct?
And you're dashing?
Yes.
Let's see.
Like, jump. Kind of like skipping a rock across a lake.
You would be right at the end, but you would still be within the square.
All right, that's fine.
Okay? Then you go, make either athletics or acrobatics.
I have advantage with Giant Smite for athletics checks. I will do that.
Gotcha.
That's a 23.
23. Like Bellamy from One Piece when he turns into the Spring Man, you condense your legs, shooting yourself past most of these axes. You don't take any damage. Then we go back.
Boing.
You see as multiple people start, as you all have like taken the helm of this charge, you have gone in. Not everybody has been lucky. Ginger, you watch people immediately run into this grinder that just get immediately cut up. But other people seem to be making it through. The large man with the scar across his face, and the sleeveless tunic, walks up and just grabs one of the axes and stops it as he just makes his way through doing that. At this point, Scran, it's your turn.
Can I get on his back?
The large man's back.
I was just thinking that.
You can certainly try. We're going to do a grapple check for this. So go ahead.
What do I roll for grapple?
It's athletics against his athletics or acrobatics.
I just realized I could have had one of you get on my back.
I know, I thought about that too, but you went after me. Could have grabbed me, but no.
Acrobatics?
I forgot, I'm sorry.
No,
okay.
Athletics for you. Well, I'll let you make an acrobatics if you want, because you're not like trying to pin him down. You're trying to get on to him.
So I don't know if this counts if we're doing like a grapple. Does this count as like a form of attack? Can I use my intelligence instead of my strength?
I'm gonna say no. Because this is
Okay.
not really an attack. This is a fight or flight kind of instinct, and you're choosing flight right now.
So you said I can do my acrobatics, yeah?
Yes.
22.
22. Holy crap. As one of the axes comes and starts swinging towards you, he grabs it, and you just scuttle onto the back of the armor. Make a stealth check also.
Yes. Okay, that I can do. I got a nat 20.
You
24.
grab on and go limp, and you look like a pelt hanging off the back of his armor. And seemingly he does not notice you're there. Then will that be your turn?
Yeah, I think it will be.
Okay.
Or are there people behind Cassius and Ginger?
There are people within the Gauntlet, yes, and there's also people like still waiting to start. There's quite a few people. I don't have them on the map because it'd be too hard to put everybody here.
Would you count what I did a bonus action or a full action?
I would say full action. Because not only you are clamping yourself on, you're trying to disguise yourself. So he doesn't immediately just reach back and rip you off.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that's all I'm doing.
Then Ginger, what would you like to do?
I'm going to do the same thing I did the first time and try to disable a few of them.
Okay. Go ahead. Throw another dagger.
Okay. All right. Ooh, nice. Okay. Let me do the other one. Okay. So the first one was a 23.
23. You do actually lodge one, and it gets stuck right before it, like, completely decapitates somebody, and they just look back, and they're like, well, thank you. They continue on.
And my other one was an 18.
18. You get another 2.
18.
So for the next 20 feet, you will have advantage on the athletics or acrobatics checks.
Okay. So I'm going to try to make my way. Are the axes, do they like, how far apart are they, like, this way as they're swinging?
They're pretty
Not like
close.
this way.
They're
Pretty close? Okay.
Yeah. It's just like rows of axes.
Because I'm wondering if I can, like, vine swing through them.
You could certainly try.
I'm just trying to think, would that give me advantage versus just trying to dodge them?
Oh, go for it.
Or would it be about the same?
Go for it.
If you get close, I'll try to pick you up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get as far as I can with the ones that are lodged, like,
Okay.
that are right there.
Then go ahead.
And then,
Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics checks. It would be advantage, but you were poisoned, so straight rolls.
Okay. Oh, not bad. Okay. 23.
23. You tumble and roll straight through all the ones that are still swinging.
Okay. Awesome.
But you make it. Truthfully, you can make it as far as you want. You've made a good athletics check. If you can make it all the way, go right ahead.
Okay. I'm going to try to make it as far as I can.
And are you dashing as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 60 feet of movement, which would be, you can make it almost all the way. You're at the last 10 feet.
Get on my back. Get on me.
Okay. Is that an option? Can I do that? Can I jump on Cassius?
I would allow Cassius to pick you up next turn.
Okay.
And you quickly make your way up. Cassius, you're just like tanking the damage. You're pushing off the blades as they hit into you. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to scoop up Ginger and continue on.
With the gloves on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say, well, does it matter? Because I have like a defense to disease and poison and all that stuff. Does that?
You're already poisoned. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
If you get poisoned, that's
You
true.
get super
Double
poison.
poison.
Easily enough. You're big enough. Ginger is small enough. I will fully allow this. You just climb up onto the large frog's back.
Is that a free action?
I will say I will allow it as a bonus action.
Okay. I'll take it.
Just because size
Thank you.
difference.
Yeah. And then I can move 25 feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Ginger on me.
Perfect.
Do I notice any other? Oh, so these are all archers,
Yep.
right? Boys to shoot. Okay.
All archers on this side. So
because I'm carrying him,
yes.
Right. Would you say I'm carrying him?
Yep.
If I were to use the spell Invisibility, anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on my person.
I'm gonna say no. That is a hard
Dang it.
no right there.
Dang it.
Not.
That was a good one. That was
I
good.
like.
Thank you.
Once again, like where your head's at. No.
Mhm. Yeah, I know. I could still use it on one of us if it comes down to it. I could just keep jumping forward.
Okay.
Just go as fast as I can. I'll use my action to dash, I guess.
Okay. And you keep going. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get as far as I can, as fast as I can. Well, with Ginger on my back.
Let's see. Let's see about the other contestants. Ooh, the one that you saved, Ginger, quickly like fumbles through, makes it no damage. Scran, you're holding on for dear life, but luckily, this man, who we'll say is filled with guts and a determination.
Oh my god.
Starts walking through, just stopping these axes as he walks through. Rolled natural 20 for him. So he makes it. You make it all the way through. And at this point, most of the contestants, I would say about 60% of them, are a bloody mess in the axes. But there are people that are still making their way through. And at this point, Cassius and Ginger. So Cassius, does a natural 20 hit you?
I'm gonna redirect it. At one of these archers. No, wait, no, no, wait, no, you're not close enough. Wait, hold on. Is it 60 or 30? Let me check.
I'm ready to roll the damage. I'm ready to roll the damage. Oh, this feels so good.
You're too happy about this.
No. I can't use my rune.
I didn't roll that well anyway.
Too much joy about this.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, is that all?
Pops into you. Ginger, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you take 6 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And you see as other contestants start fumbling their way up and just get hitting with arrows, arrow through the neck, couple in the chest. One adventurer takes one to the knee. And
I knew it.
And we'll continue on with Scran.
Do I get a feel that these are games to the death?
Yes, 100%.
You see the bodies on the ground?
Listen, I'm just saying, do we all get to leave alive or does one person leave alive?
That's a great question.
I think it's a different question than what you asked.
So where am I on the map? Because I don't see the jumbo man I'm on. I know he's not actually jumbo. That's
like
just
you're
what I
right
think
outside.
him.
You're like right outside the box. So you'd be right here.
And there's people behind?
There are people still behind trying to make their way through the axes.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait till I hear like someone like grunt in pain from being hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like clip 2 stones together and cast create bonfire where the swinging axes are, and then keep holding on.
Underneath them, the person, or
No, the people who are still left. Listen,
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
up my
asking-
chances.
you're placing a bonfire underneath somebody that's in pain. Is that what I'm hearing, or are you doing it where the axes are at the hinges?
like around the edges, so that way they have to move their pathway of movement to not burn in a fire.
She's hitting for the person.
Gotcha.
Hitting for the person.
Yeah.
Easily enough, you hear ah! And you turn around and this individual with a long burning cape that's has the longest sword in anime history and like spiky sunglasses gets hit once and then just starts burning. Oh god. It's just like episode 8 all over again.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, so you continue on. Do you want to keep moving forward then?
Yes, I'm gonna hold on to this person, so I move when they move.
Okay, so you're holding on for dear life. Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Then up next, Ginger, you're up.
Okay. From where we are at, is there any of the archers that can't see me?
I'm gonna say no because they're on like raised platforms. They're like 30 feet up and like aiming down.
Okay. So I'm wondering if.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have redirected it to one of the other contestants. I forgot they're not on the map.
Next one.
There you go. Okay.
Casually.
Trying to think what to do. Gosh, there's 6 of them. That's not good. That's not helpful. Oh gosh. Okay, well I'm gonna. So, is there anybody or anything around us, like any other contestants?
Oh yeah, the one that you saved is like running up right now, and he's like, just like full sprint, like hands on the ground, trying to dodge arrows. He's not looking that great.
Okay, but there's nobody, and there's nothing or nobody else around besides like that guy.
No, just him.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple people that are behind you right now. There's that large individual, and you do see Scran on their back right now.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to hit one of the. Can I try to knock one of the bows out of one of the archers?
Sure, I'll let you try that. Sure.
Okay.
What's your range with your ethereal daggers?
The 60 feet.
I'll say yeah. I would say the one directly to your right would just be within.
Okay.
So go ahead, make an attack roll to see if you can even hit.
Oh, 21.
21, and then let's see. Make a. Why not? Make a dexterity check. Straight dexterity check. See how accurate you are to see if you can hit this bow out of this person's hand.
10.
10. You do hit. You hit the arm. Roll damage.
Okay.
And I'll say anything above 8 points of damage, he'll drop. 9. You see it sink in and start that ethereal icing just starts spreading as the bow drops, as they grab it and they try to grab the dagger. Of course they can't. But that one archer doesn't have a bow now. Perfect.
Okay. And I can't reach any of the other ones, right?
No, unfortunately not from this distance.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, or are you just holding on to Cassius?
I say my only other thing is, could I get onto one side of him so the archers on the other side I'm hidden from?
Yeah, sure. I will allow that.
Okay.
I'll give you I'll give you half cover.
Okay.
Perfect. Then Cassius, you're up.
With the half cover thing, if I turn invisible, am I transparent so that he is visible, or am I just
like I'm floating?
It would look like you're floating. Yeah.
Okay, so man, okay. That's just a.
It's still technically cover because it would hit you first. It's not like, oh, I can't see you deal. It's more if something's blocking the path.
Good to know. I will get up to. I'm gonna action dash again and get up to
Okay.
whatever this is.
the pit.
Is just a lava pit?
So you look down, and below you, it's just a pit of lava, technically magma, but you see large steel beams that have been placed very long, and to the other side, it looks like the end. But these are very thin beams.
Does it look like it can support the weight of my beak form?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll try going like sloth style and shimmying across with Ginger in my belly.
Okay, then make an athletics check.
And
Can I give him advantage and cheer him on?
No, you're.
I get advantage anyway from big mode.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're
okay.
not
I'll still cheer you on.
a bard.
That is a 21.
21. You start climbing with your big grippers.
I forgot about that word. And I'm going to
You're
use
welcome.
a bonus action second wind.
Okay. Then up next, everybody else.
How far did my big boy go?
I'm back to full
I will
health.
Get to that now.
About to find out.
So, the big boy, as soon as he gets out, takes a breath and goes into a full sprint across this platform. Seeing that other people have gotten pretty far, you move up to here. Right here. As you immediately are like dragged. It's like like a cape in the wind as you flutter through. Okay. Okay. Scran. You see as he quickly turns, and as an arrow is flying towards his face, he just catches it and then crushes it in his hand. And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. As an arrow pierces into your back. I got a natural 20 again.
Oh my god. You're cheating.
Wait. They were within 30 feet of me this time.
Oh!
I can redirect it back at the big guy. Ha!
Over the ankles.
Ooh, okay. So, Scran, you see it, it breaks, and you hear a whistling sound from the arrow. And as you turn around, and as soon as it is about to hit, a cloud appears as it shoves itself into this big guy's abdomen. And as soon as this happens, he turns and looks towards you, Cassius. Let's see. The other individual. The other individual makes it through. The one that Ginger helped. He's got like a long pointed nose and a mullet, and he's wearing like a leather jacket, and he's just runs through, and he just immediately jumps onto this man-made racetrack of steel beams as he 1 foot just sliding forward at a time, just like arms out trying to balance. But up next, Scran, you're up.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I know I'm asking so many things that break so many rules. You know the catapult spell, yes?
Yes.
I technically weigh within the pound thing of the magic thing it would shoot anyways. Could I replace myself with it? Yeah, no.
Let me think about this for a second. Everybody talk amongst yourselves.
Brilliant.
When you see the big guy get like hit with the arrow, you see Scran holding on his back like terrified, like
It's just the picture of just Scran on the back of this guy, just the whole time, it's just cracking me up.
you know that one meme of the possum where it looks like it's crying, but its mouth is like screaming? That's Scran the whole time
Who's that?
terrified.
I'm just picturing Scran doing that and
bring
looking
out
like
the,
one of those
the
like.
player's handbook to this. Hold on.
I don't know.
God.
Chat is saying you should do it. So
Chat is saying I should do it. So I should
Chat
go
is
against
awesome.
what my mother
Chat-
taught me and succumb to peer pressure.
Chat is
Janders.
Yes.
I'm just saying you should succumb to capitalism because we live in a system within a capitalist society,
in
and
a
the viewers are the
society.
ones who continue our show.
I don't know. I really don't understand why I opened the player's handbook because Catapult's not in this. Go right ahead, Scran. You know what? Let's go. This is for capitalism. We have 2 episodes left. Listen, rolls are thrown out.
So you see Scran like immediately let go and drop, and they like kind of clank 2 tools together, and you see like a magical catapult appear as they climb in.
I love
and,
it.
and it shoots me up to 90 feet. So I just want to get across the lava boys.
You
Damn.
all see Scran doof, just get launched across this magma pool. And make an acrobatics check to see how well you land.
22.
3-point landing, Spider-Man style, superhero. And as you land, you hear the whole crowd just go into a large eruption of cheers. But the rest of the party has not made it yet. So, we're going to move
Scran
on
does
to
like the
Ginger.
neurodivergent stand. Waiting.
Are you Fortnite dancing on us?
Totally.
He emotes on
No, Scran is standing like
Yes,
this.
Scran totally is.
Yeah. Okay, well, Ginger, you're up.
Well, since I'm just kind of along for the ride at the moment, I don't know if I have anything to do. I don't think we're in
So,
any imminent
you know
danger
what?
from anybody.
Make-
Is there anybody coming
Everybody
up on
make
us?
perception checks real quick in the heat of the moment. I want to see if
Sure.
you're paying attention.
16.
19.
19. As Scran lands and you're all aware of this, you hear, well, we got the first of 5 winners on the platform. Who's gonna be the next 4? Let's see.
So, besides that one guy, is there anybody else near us on those beams?
There
Or about to
is
start on the beams?
just the one dude that you helped, and then the man filled with guts and determination is about to run up.
Okay. Is there anybody else? It's just him?
Just hit. Right now, people are getting shot with arrows, but they are gaining.
Okay. Okay, so the man with determination, I'm going to throw a couple sonic blades at his ankles.
Okay, go ahead. Make 2 attacks then.
All right. First one, nat 20.
Nat
Heck
20. Sure.
Nat 20.
Ooh, I love that. Go ahead. By the way my nat 20s work, you can either roll once and multiply the die by 2 or roll twice, but you have to choose first.
Okay. I'm going to roll twice.
Roll twice. Okay, go right ahead.
Okay. Okay, so
I
first
guess
one
we've
was...
never had that.
Yeah, we've never had that with attack.
Yeah.
So mostly you've been rolling the crits and getting denied the damage.
I love it. I love rolling crits.
Okay, my first one was a 6, and the second one was a 9.
Ooh, okay. 15 points you throw. And then what's your adder to that? Your modifier? Is there one?
I don't think I have one for that one.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll a second attack.
Okay, second one. 14?
14 does not hit,
14.
unfortunately.
Okay.
As you hit his ankles the first time, as you throw the second one, you see the large sword in front as it just shatters across it.
All right, that's fair.
Then anything else you'd like to do?
I'm probably just going to use my psionic whispers to connect with Scran and Cassius. And just, since Cassius is right there and I know where he's at, I'm just going to ask Scran telepathically, like, how you doing over there, lad?
Did I win?
I think you did.
Listen, Scran got a nat 1 on that perception. Scran's got no idea what's
Scran,
happening.
you're just in panic mode. People are cheering and yelling at you. Scran, this is the cheering you wanted your entire life.
But it wasn't in a car.
Alright, that's fair. But, Cassius, what would you like to do?
I'm going to action dash and get 50 feet across.
Okay, just letting you know, you are hanging and climbing. Do you have a climb speed?
I do not.
So it'd be half your movement.
But he's got grippers.
I do have grippers.
You're right.
They're like
Not a
good for climbing.
They're unfortunately not.
What
So
if
you can
Cassius
get-
says it in a baby voice?
Okay. If I try to balance on the beam right side up and then jump across.
You would have to make some checks to make sure you don't slip off.
Would they be athletics checks?
They possibly would.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. So, are you doing that? You writing yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Then
I'm going to attempt to jump across.
go ahead, you write yourself. It is a very small beam, so you will have to make them with disadvantage, but you get advantage because of your rune. So it's a straight roll.
Okay, that's the worst that could happen, right?
Famous last words.
That's a 10.
Immediately, you just fall and catch yourself, luckily, but you'd make no distance. Half your movement's gone. Actually, Ginger, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $16.
16, easily enough, you grab onto Cassius's cape, just making sure you're still on there.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to going sloth mode.
Gotcha.
Use the rest of my movement to get 10 more feet across.
Okay.
That's half. And then I'm going to action dash and get 10 more feet across.
Perfect. You make it. So,
I'm going to. I think this is what I'm going to use visibility. No, I used my action. That's okay.
okay.
This is fine.
Then
I'm just going to slow and steady.
at this point, you hear,
Don't overdo it. I'm still here.
and with that, the second winner of the dog race has appeared as the individual you helped earlier with the leather jacket has made it over, collapsed to his knees, and just is weeping openly. But now it's time for the big boy's turn. Cassius. Cassius. You see him go into a full sprint towards you, hitting one after another, perfect stride. And as he lifts his sword, swoop, and he falls off.
What?
I rolled a natural 1. As sploosh into the magma he goes, as you hear loud groans. Let's see.
Damn, he's going berserk and everything.
I appreciate it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Does a 14 hit you?
Hit me?
Yes.
No.
No, one last ditch effort, he pulls out a javelin, throws it up, but doesn't work. Flies off of you.
What a sore loser.
And Terminator thumbs into
Right? Real
the
rude.
lava.
That's not anime. Wait.
There's a Terminator anime.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But with that, for the sake of brevity, because nobody is coming after you now, and you are the next people there, you make it across the pool as they go. And the third and fourth victor has arrived. And with the last individual making it across, you see as the steel beams start retracting in away from you all, as the people on the beams start trying to turn around, but they one after another get either pushed off or fall off into the lava. And the rest that are on the platform, arrows just pierce into them. You're the only 5 left as you are lowered back into the ground. Further and further down, the ceiling closes in, bars go up around you, and eventually you make it back down. But the bars open up this time as you're led into what looks to be a medieval styling of a locker room. So, you look around. Everybody's pretty haggard, pretty on edge. You, Ginger, that one individual runs up to you and goes, "Oh, I just want to say thank you so much. I really didn't think I was going to get through that, but you saved me."
Oh, you're quite welcome. Just, wow, that wasn't fun, now was it, lads? Just, it was not sugar plums and gumdrops at all, was it? Is everybody okay? Scran lad, you doing okay? Cassius, thanks for doing a lot of the heavy lifting there, mate.
Oh,
Where's
no
Uncle
problem.
Larry?
Yeah, I don't.
Also,
I got to
Scran,
find-
you flew. How did you do that?
Me?
What was that? Yeah, the what was all that nonsense?
Oh, the rock thrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have armor, and metal is made from rock. It throws me. And Scran gives you like a thumbs up with a head nod.
Oh, it's good enough for me.
But a good explanation as any.
So now we just gotta find our fairy chum and figure out what on earth is going on there.
He's
How did-
probably okay. He's a fairy. He can
That's true.
zippity
He's got
boppity
that
boo
dust.
himself, right?
Absolutely. So what's your two stories? And he's gonna point at the other two that made it.
The
there's five of us,
fifth
right?
one already walked off into a corner.
Oh, okay.
There are other people in this waiting room. You're guessing these are the champions of the other dog races.
Okay.
So where are the dogs?
There's actually an individual that's wearing what what looks to be a dog hat, and like has metal around his like fists and arms, very broad shoulders, huge man, at least 12 feet tall.
Trying to figure out what the reference is.
Listen, nobody will understand my One Piece references, and I'm fine with that.
Oh, okay. There's so many characters in this show, man.
Exactly.
Not all of us have time, okay?
Don't have the time for this, man.
Welcome
much
to my
anime.
One Piece campaign now. You're all stuck for the next couple years. So,
You know, that's fair.
the other one's there, and he looks at you and goes, "Oh, my name's Kaiji. It's nice to meet you. To be honest, I didn't really want anything with the whole royalty and being in charge of everything. I was just here for the money. You're supposed to get
There's
paid a
money?
lot."
I said there's money involved. Nobody said anything about money.
Oh, well, that's what they told me. I was on the street.
I mean, that when you're in charge of everything, that makes sense.
Oh, well, it was nice. I'm sorry. I just want to say thank you one more time, but I don't think we should, be chummy. I feel like at some point we're gonna have to go through some hard things, and I don't think I can handle that. So it was nice meeting you all. And he walks off.
Before he walks off, I want to try to slip a couple gold pieces in his pocket.
Oh, and I won't make you roll. You're pretty good at that. And you slip them in. And
Can I slip him a piece of candy?
You have to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, that's fair. It's probably very sticky too from all the welding. A sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Man, now I understand why my home game I only rolled 1s and 2s. Because I got a 23.
You throw it right into this individual's pocket. And you all wait there. And there's some individuals here that are looking pretty scary. One individual who has like a blue tank top and blue pants spiked up to a point in the middle, black hair and an M on his head, is just kind of brooding in the corner. The individual with the dog head just at one point turns and just slams his fist into a locker, leaving it fully dented in. And as you sit there, you hear another rumbling from behind you. And you're off in the corner, and you turn, and you see a small vent that's
Sus.
I'm sorry, that got me. That got me.
Sorry.
A small vent rumbles as it falls off the hinge, and out comes a kind of furry creature with gray and black fur, covered in a little bit of soot. As Miko goes, "Oh, I've been looking for you all everywhere. It's been so long. I gotta fill you all in." As Miko, the raccoon from earlier, pops out of the vent.
Where you been? It's been ages.
It's not good. I'm gonna tell you. Land of Dinos, rip. Land of Shadows, not really that shadowy anymore, but it's still not great. I was kind of sent here by the Blue Fairy to find you all, and then I had to watch you all almost die. Oh no, where's Larry?
I didn't die.
We don't know.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Oh no. Oh, I have to fill you all in. Do you wanna get out of here? And he points at the vent.
Yes.
Well then, get the fuck in
wait.
here.
Wait. Does he have a bracelet on?
He doesn't.
Bracelets.
Oh.
Also,
And he reaches into his, at this point you notice he has a rogue hood up, a cloak, there's a dagger strapped across his chest, and he pulls him, he's like, "Found this in the main room," and just clicks it, and everybody, as soon as he clicks it, everybody's bracelets fall on the ground. They all look and turn to each other and just start wailing on each other. And they're just like, "Fights are on again, let's go." And
yeah, let's go.
you slip into the vent, and
we think we get on out of here.
And luckily, you're all of smaller stature, so you make your way in. And you meet up in a small little section of vents, and he goes, "Okay, this is pretty safe. I've been here for a couple of days, okay? So, do you remember those, the dwarves? Well, one's here, hungry. He's been working with that contractor man. I've been scouting them for the past couple of days.
Really?
And there's apparently a ruler here that they're trying to use his power to create some form of energy that Grimm can use to manifest something, to break some seal."
You happen to know what type of power? Like any more information about this seal?
That's all I really know. I mean, Snow and the Blue Fairy were taken out. I was the only one that was able to get away.
They're gone?
Wait, they're dead?
Oh no, they're not dead. They're just tendril thing that have tea party.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty bad, but not as bad as what you made it seem.
Yeah, no.
Okay, with everything that's happened, can I tell if he's telling the truth?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I don't know. I got duped.
Gran believes him. Fellow little scramble boy.
That 20.
Nat 20?
Ooh.
He's fully telling
Nat
the
20.
truth. He's not withholding. This is like, you could tell he's probably not talked for days. He's been silent in scouting, and he's info dumping everything to you right now. As he's like, we need to all be on the same page of what is going on. Because there's a lot of information. He goes, so, what did you find out? Whose help did you get? Run me down.
Cookies.
Lots of cookies.
Lots
So
of cookies.
we got the captain of the candy kingdom. He's on our side.
That's good. So we got one. Okay. Well, you know, I'm willing to bet if we help out this individual, we might be able to get some more help.
Probably couldn't hurt.
Where is the... Do you know where Hungry is, or where the thing the seal he wants to break is?
Oh, I could lead you there right now if you'd want.
No.
No? Oh.
Let's not go there. Let's
Oh.
move far, far away from there. Let's get
No,
people
well,
who
I
know
mean-
how to help.
Well,
I mean,
I said, but we got to
most of
figure out
the-
how to stop this guy, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Over the past couple of days, this whole island has gone to shit. Anytime you see somebody, they're like, "Oh, do you want to fight?" You know, very cordial about it. Now they just go berserk. They just want to fight. They just want blood and guts. This is like weird little M's that keep on appearing on every person's head. At this point, it's most of the country.
Do I still have the little bit of fairy dust that I stole from Larry too?
Sure, yeah.
Can I like pull it out and like do what I've seen Uncle Larry do and snort it and cast detect magic upon him mentioning the M's?
Do you have detect magic?
I do.
Okay, then sure, I'll let you flavor it that way. You do this, and Miko goes, I don't know if that's a good time. Now's a good time to be doing that. Whatever. You know, it's the end of the world.
So like when I like snort it, the goggles kind of light up, so I put them over the eyes to like look around for magic.
You look around. No magic in this vicinity.
Even the M's that just appear?
They're on
you're in
people's
vents
foreheads.
right now. They're on
Not
the
people's.
foreheads.
Oh.
For anybody that hasn't gotten the reference, this is the Majin M from Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Operator's gonna be so upset he missed this.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
think
do in
it would
the
be-
anime, but I've seen them before.
I think it'd be G's for Grimm, but you know,
Yeah.
So, do you know how to stop Hungry's plan? And what chance we have at stopping it?
I mean, right now they have that what is his name? Carrot trapped in a crystal. They said they found some like magical source of power that they were bringing up to add to the crystallization.
Wait, add? Like make him more crystal?
Well, they were gonna add this other person into the crystal. The crystal is this battery, or so to speak, this harnessing power.
Is that why
Okay,
there's
so
a
we gotta-
contest?
might be. We got to break this crystal voice.
Do you know where the crystal is?
Oh yeah, like I said, I could lead you there.
Well,
We don't
Cassius,
have
I
to
said
go right
no-
in.
I know
mean,
you
we
said
can,
no.
I can hide in the vent. We could just look through.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should go check it out, lads.
And
Cassius,
what about Larry?
I know you're apprehensive. We gotta. Maybe he's over there. I mean, we know he's not behind us. I mean, unless you want to deal with that nonsense.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I have a feeling that even if he was in that thing, he'd probably just like right through. He's probably way ahead of us.
All right. Let's go see this crystal.
Okay.
All right.
You all go through the vents, making your way, climbing up further and further. And eventually, you pop up, looking through a vent, kind of Toy Story 2 style, as you all slowly rise up together. And you look through, make perception checks.
$18.
18.
Nice.
14.
Good.
14. So you look through. Cassius, you notice you see a dwarf, hungry. You see the contractor, Mr. Kurosawa, and you see another individual that's kind of like wrinkled, yellowish skin, bulbous face, wearing a purple robe hung onto a staff.
SpongeBob?
Absorbent in yellow is he.
Specifically the wizard costume when he's hanging from the ceiling.
Don't make me rewrite the story right now.
I'm just gonna do it.
And in a crystal, you see an individual with black spiky hair dressed in an orange jumpsuit. But attached to the crystal, held together by chains right now, is a familiar fairy who's been pinned up against this crystal.
Well, you were right. He was ahead of us.
See, I told you. We just had to keep going or we'd find him. See, Scran, he's right there. He's totally fine.
Is he totally fine?
He's totally fine.
That does not
Nothing
look
to worry
fine.
about.
That doesn't look fine.
It's okay. We'll get him, lad. Just settle. We'll get him.
So, what would you all like to do?
What's the crystal room setup? What's that look
there
like?
are two pillars. There's a large chain going from one pillar. There's one set of doors. That is it. But it's like a hellscape. There are jagged, spiky walls along all sides. There are what look to be large eyes that move back and forth. Just large, about like 15-foot by 20-foot eyes.
I can invisibly release Larry.
That might be the best way to go.
Just quick in and out, because I don't know.
That's true.
what.
You've got the invisibility thing. So, and you can talk back and forth with me if need be. You still have a bit of time.
If when does that go down?
Are there other people who, or are the eyes like kind of mechanical, or are they more organic?
They look organic. By the way, this is like a dark shaded crystal. It's like a gray crystal.
Is there a reference I'm missing?
No.
Don't say it like that.
Nah.
Cassius, wait. And I'm gonna pull out some tinfoil that I got on the ship. I'm just gonna tinker with it really quick.
Okay.
Just in case. And I give him a little ball. If you throw it at something, it'll make like a really pretty picture if you have to like block one of the eyes.
Okay. Thank you, Scran.
It's very sticky.
All right. But the big mood would have worn off as soon as I got to the end.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use it before going in. I'm just going to turn invisible and go, I think.
Okay. You turn invisible.
Wish me luck.
Slowly open the vent. Make a stealth check with advantage.
How far away are like the eyes from us from the vent?
I forgot I disadvantaged.
They're
actually,
all over the walls.
what am
Oh, like there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's like
Okay.
multiple large eyes. Yes.
Okay.
I just remembered I can do it on other people, not just me. So I would recommend putting it on Ginger. And here you go, because I have chainmail.
Yeah. Your armor is
Um,
cookie
We
armor.
haven't started yet,
That's
so I
true.
will allow it. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy to go.
Okay, then Ginger, you make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
The shadows from the leg where Angry touched me kind of zip up towards my hand, and ungloved, I give you invisibility as the shadow leaves my finger and kind of wraps you up until you're disappeared.
Awesome. I love it. Should I take the tin foil?
Here you go.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And I'm so glad that was with advantage because the first time was not good. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You go into the shadows, making your way into the room, and they're kind of just standing around talking, and they're like, you hear Hungry go, yeah, well, as long as we get the power source ready by tomorrow, everything should be peachy keen. Well, it should be done for your Grimm dude over there. As long as, the bargain holds out and I get to be the ruler here, you could do whatever the fuck you want, okay? And they're just going back and forth. What are you doing?
Where are they to Uncle Larry? Like, are they
within
right in
20
front of him?
feet.
So they're right in front of him,
Kind
of
of, yeah.
thing? Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to telepathically talk with Scran and Cassius
Okay.
and be like, okay, lads, should I get him down first or should I check out this crystal thing?
Are you strong enough to carry him when you get him down? Because if not, you should probably do the crystal first.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I might be able to. I don't know if I can do both.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, you hear them, the Hungry and Mr. Kurosawa start getting into it as the third individual goes, quiet, you two! If I lose concentration on this, the crystal will shatter, and we don't want that.
Do we all hear this or just Ginger?
Just Ginger.
Okay, Ginger's going to relay that to them.
Yeah. They're arguing. It's been back and forth this whole time, and you could tell none of them are on good terms, but they're working together.
Does it look like the crystal's concentration is almost being done with concentration, or just going to be an ongoing thing?
It looks like it's ongoing. And
Okay.
the person is right there, conjuring right now as energy's
Oh.
leaving their palms.
Cassius.
Hmm?
You heard what Ginger said, right?
Mhm.
How good's your throw?
So do you
It's-
guys try to take him out?
I have a decent throw.
Okay, so let's just say that I could give you another tinfoil ball,
Mm-hmm.
and we could make it smell really bad. Do you think that would distract him enough?
I think so.
Or I could do another one where it makes images and we could just have it flash in his eyes.
I can also make him throw up.
I say, I could just stab him too.
But then you're right next to everyone
Yeah,
bad
This is true.
and
But
strong.
I'm also tiny and invisible.
But it goes
Wait.
away once you attack somebody.
Oh, that's true. Oh, but why didn't you say that? You kind of
That's my
give
first time
these
using
details.
it.
So, okay,
What
so
was
what
that?
if you make him throw up? Make him throw up. Go, go, go. Go.
Red
go.
sickness.
Red sickness. Okay. Then as soon as
But I wanted to
do
wait till
as
I wanted to
soon
wait
as
till
you
after he
do
looked at
that-
this stuff. But
we will pick up there next week.
Oh.
With
Ah,
combat right at the start.
Oof.
Thank you all for joining in once again for another Grimm Awakening, and I hope you join us all next week for the series finale. Ooh, I'm getting ready. Things are gonna be fun. It might be a little bit longer of a session than we've typically done, but we're getting to the nitty-gritty of this. Love you all. Hope you have a nice rest of your nights, nice week, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.